Welcome everybody to today's live stream. Real quick, I did put together this live stream with real-time constraints, but yeah, here we are playing more Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Last episode we completed chapter 9 almost, right? We were like, we will do the boss next time. I think that was our consensus, and you know, we'll finish chapter 9 today. Chapter 10 is really an interesting one, and I really want to get into it. But yeah, basically, we got our own father killed, or Grail was killed by the Black Knight. And now Ike has to take over the mercenary band in order to do anything. And he isn't quite ready yet. We will see that in a few decisions. But yeah, his father was trying to prepare him for this, but we will see that he's not quite there yet in a few instances, you know. He's very young still at this point, so yeah. I think we will start today without further ado, because I still have to do tons of things today, so I won't be able to stream. I won't be able to stream tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think I should stream tomorrow early morning. So the early morning stream tomorrow has to actually not take place, because I just can't. It's too much stuff I still need to do, and not enough time. But yeah, let's continue Fire Emblem Path of Radiance today. And I'm going to cut off this. Let's switch to the game, shall we? That was mine. There's the music, and there's a game. Good. Let's continue with resumed chapter in chapter 9, Galia. As we already know, we are here. All our units intact. Marcia, the racist Pegasus Knight, is here with us. Soren is still poisoned. Mia is ready to rock. Level 10 already. That's good. And we're currently training Mist and Riss, right? I think we should give Mist an opportunity to shine a bit more. Let's train them up a bit. Because here's the thing with Mist, you actually need to train her up in order to properly do something, right? But yeah. Let's get them all to Mist. The thing is, she's a cleric, so she's level 1. She can only heal. She's the same as Riss, but she starts at level 1. Riss already started, I think, at level 4 and was a bit earlier. So Mist needs a bit more time investment into her, you know. And we'll give her that, because she's a really important unit in this game. Okay, let's get Mia also up there. Titania can come over here. Yeah, we're wasting a few turns, but it's going to pay off in the end, hopefully. That's her first level. Magic, luck, and defense. Not too bad. Weapon level up. Mist needs a bit more strength. Not too much. He will probably be using staffs the entire playthrough. And she needs a little bit more proficiency in stuff. She currently is at weapon level D. What does Miracle do? Reduces any lethal blow to half damage. That's a good one. For such a squishy unit to have. Okay, missed. You go and heal Soren. Okay. I think we can slowly start chipping away at this boss. Rolf only does 1 damage to him. 8 and he does 13 back. He has a Night Killer. And a Javelin. So yeah, you kind of have to deal with enemies like this, you know. Like, sometimes enemies have 2 weapons and you need to look out for that. Death to the rogues who defy Dane. Defend our brethren. Erase their shame. Okay, Marcia. But yeah, the good thing is you can kind of poke at him with javelins and short spears with knights. You know? Really, Oscar? I kind of want to poke at him a bit. Also, an interesting tactic you can use is... Okay, not this time. Since the commander... Why? Void, why? Let's leave it at that. Okay. I want to have Mia over here for some reason. You can kind of poke at bosses if you want to. Like this. Come on, boy. Come on, Oscar. Can 150% chance go into my favor? Yes, it can. But yeah, you can poke at bosses like this and get a ton of experience out of it. If you want to, you know, you can train your units up that way. Because bosses also automatically heal, at least these tiles, these objective tiles, heal automatically for a few HP. Usually it's not a problem because the bosses heal over before that. Fire. Okay. Soren, you go over here. Still hitting him with a short spear. But yeah, you can kind of poke at them and get a little bit of experience if you want to. We are not in dire need of leveling up right now. So I'm not going to do that. Armor Slayer, Slim Sword. Yeah, Mia is getting clapped by this guy. 14. Yeah, Mia is not a good option here. Probably Boyd has the best chance of surviving this one. You know, since axes are favored in the weapon triangle against his lance. We can employ the same tactics in later chapters as well, if we ever feel like we need to train a bit. But from my experience, you get enough experience to level everyone up to maximum by the end of the game. At least your major units, you know. Okay. Let's get Mr. Heal in. Come on, Oscar. But yeah, you could also bait a javelin. You could bait him into using a javelin. If I just leave Marcia right here, for example. And then end my turn. He's forced to use a javelin to attack Marcia. They will always try to attack if they can. So he's going to use a javelin to attack Marcia. Please don't double. Oh my god, that was close. That's what you get for dicking around. That's what I get for digging around. Fuck. I never thought he would double Marcia. Shouldn't have done it. You know. Shouldn't have done it. I wanted to show it off and I did it with Marcia, which was probably the wrong decision. Should have probably done it with Oscar. To attack Void. In the name of the Empire, cleanse my shame. I got an arm scroll. Okay. We're done with this chapter. Let's heal everyone up. As far as we can. We don't need Mia. Marcia's healed up. Yeah, let's give Mist a few extra experience points. You know. Let's seize and clear map. And we're going to take a short break. And I'll be back in 5 minutes. So... Sorry, I had to already take my first break, but we are back. We are so back. I need to drink something. It's really hot outside today, and yeah. Glad my mic doesn't catch drinking noises. Okay, we will continue with Path of Radiance right now. We defeated their commander, but we still don't know what they were after. It seems unlikely that they were merely pursuing Princess Alencia. I wonder if Dane is planning to invade Gallia. Perhaps Crimea was only a stone on which to whet their blades. No matter the motive, the fact remains that Dane crossed the border. Under such circumstances, hostilities between Dane and Gallia could break out at any time. So it's war. Again. If war erupts between the Bjork and Laguz, it's only a matter of time before the other nations become involved. Could Dane truly mean to set the land aflame in a blaze of war? If that happens, many of our citizens will be sacrificed on the altar of their ambition. We too need to choose which way to move, whose side to take. Whose side to take? We shall never support Dane. Unthinkable. Captain Titania, we are human. Would you truly have a side with Laguz against other humans? That is unthinkable. Bjork and Laguz, Soren. I already called you out on the thumbnail. Stop being a racist. Bjork and Laguz. Are you going to sit here and argue about a war that hasn't started? You Bjork are all timid. It's pathetic. Lethe, you must not say such things. Mordecai, Lethe, what do you think? Will it come to war? Our claws are sharp. If Dane invades Gallia, we are ready for battle. If our king wills it, war will come. I like it not. War brings pain, sorrow. This is troubling. Enough, we have lost much time. Let us make for the palace. We must reach tonight's camp before the sun sets. Is the palace still far? On your skinny Bjork legs, it is very far, but we will do as we can. Castle Gallia. Oh look, it's the background. My Lord Ike, everyone. Princess Alencia. I heard about Commander Grail. I don't know what to say. Don't worry, we're alright. We're getting by. Somehow. Oh, Ike. The king has arrived. Hey there. Thank you for coming to Gallia Palace. I am Kainegas, ruler of the kingdom of Gallia. These are the Grail mercenaries. I am Ike, their commander. You have been raised well, young pup. I didn't recognize you. What? When last you were here, you were still a small child. Is that you, Titania? It's good to see you. The pleasure is all mine, your majesty. The two of you are friends. How does the king know me? I have something I must tell you about your father, Grail. Lethe, Mordecai, leave us now. Prepare rooms so our guests may have a place to rest and heal their wounds. At once, my lord. Would it be best if I were to leave as well? No, princess. I would have you stay, and this one also will stay. Hello, Gifka. This is Gifka, my shadow. Pay him no more heed than you would the air. Understood. I would have Titania and Soren stay with me as well. Me? So be it. Now then, where to begin? Titania, how much did Grail tell his son? Ike was raised with no knowledge of Gallia whatsoever, nor does he recall ever having been here. Is that so? Then it is best for me to tell him all that I know. Although that is not much. That's alright. Whatever you can tell me would be much appreciated. I want to know more about my father. You have good eyes. Honest and brave. I see your father in them. Long ago, Grail, your father, worked as a mercenary for Gallia. We forged a strong bond, he and I. To speak truly, I still do not trust the Bjork, but your father was different. I must be imagining things. But your father was different. Princess Elincia's father, King Raman, and his brother Lord Renning are also of a different kind. All are, or were, exceptional men. Men in whom one could put his trust. Oh ho, Titania, you are an exception as well. Among Bjork females, you are unique. You're most gracious, your majesty. My father was a mercenary for Gallia. Correct, and you and your sister, you were both born here in Gallia. You stayed only for a short time, but part of your childhood was spent within these borders. Missed it, I was born here. Is that so? I don't remember any of this at all. I feel your parents were carrying a dark secret. Someone was hunting them, I'm sure of it. Once, over 10 years ago, and after your mother had been slain, your father chose to leave Gallia. Before he left, I went to him and asked him to share his tale. I asked him, why are you being chased? Is there anything I can do to help? But I was unable to loosen his tongue. And then I heard he had returned to Gallia, and I thought I had another chance to hear his tale. His fate was black indeed. If I had been faster, if I had hastened my steps, perhaps things would be different. Wait, now I understand. The voice I heard, that was you, wasn't it? His wound was fatal. I could do nothing. I thought it best not to interfere in his final moments, so I remained hidden. Tell me, Ike. At his last, did he confess anything to you? The identity of the Black Knight. Did he reveal it? The Black Knight? No, I don't know who he was. My father entrusted me with his commands. Told me to trust King Kainegas and to live peacefully in Gallia. He said to forget everything else. Is that so? Well then, let me do as I can. If any of you mercenaries desire to live here, I will so arrange it. I will vouchsafe them homes and land. Your kindness is truly appreciated, but speaking for myself, I couldn't live here in peace. Not now. I will avenge my father. I cannot so quickly forget the past, or the Black Knight. But Ike, that's not... I know. I'm not strong enough. An opponent who could defeat my father is well beyond my reach. But that's why I've devoted myself to growing stronger. I will lead my father's mercenaries and prepare for the day when my chance for revenge arrives. A prudent course of action. You look as one who would be more impulsive, but you are Grail's son after all. Ha, you've matured, Ike. Seems like yesterday that you were merely a child. Titania. And now I would ask a boon of you. A boon? The strength of your mercenary band, Ike. Would you lend it to Princess Elincia? Are you serious? King Kainegas. Gallia and Crimea are allied nations. That cannot be denied. However, this alliance in reality binds only the royal families. It is not respected by our citizenry. The people of Gallia are seldom seen in Crimea, are they? Even though our nations are friends, the people of Crimea have a little real understanding of the Lagoos. Many of our people still use that undignified name, subhuman, when they speak of the Lagoos. My father's heart was filled with shame and sorrow over what you describe. More than any king in our history, he wanted to deepen relations between our people, and then... Perhaps that is why Dane targeted him. The hatred of the Lagoos is well known. Could it be? In my heart of hearts, I would like to take guardianship of Princess Elincia and assist in the rebuilding of Crimea. However, anti-Bjork's sentiment is running high here in Gallia. If we were to offer safe harbor to Elincia, I feel many of our elder statesmen would protest. They would say that we're giving Dane an ideal excuse to attack. Which means Gallia can't offer Princess Elincia any relief at all, is that it? Unfortunately, it is true. My Lord Ike, King Kynegis has advised me to turn to the Benion theocracy for aid in Crimea's restoration. He says we should make of Benion a formal request and gain the support of the Shields. Passage to Benion will require several months at sea, and escort will be necessary. As you know, we lack the numbers to serve as a complete mercenary army. So if the princess were willing to hire us as an escort, it would be an offer beyond our expectations. Titania, Soren, I think perhaps we should accept the king's offer. What do you say? It's what you want, right, Commander? Well then, it's our job to follow you. However you wish to proceed is fine. I will do all in my power to ensure that our road leads to success. Understood. As of now, the Grail Masonry shall assume the honor of serving as an escort to Princess of Crimea. Princess Elincia, our journey together will undoubtedly be a long one. May we serve you well. Oh, thank you very much. I only pray that I, in turn, may be worthy of your service. I don't know, I kind of like reading all of the text aloud. The only thing I would like more is doing voices, but I can't really do them. I already said, Chapter 10 is an interesting one, and I like it. Hey Ike, I heard you're leaving. Going to Benion, eh? Hello, Ranulf. I was hoping I'd see you. I wanted to thank you for everything you've done. I'm glad to have the chance before I leave. Well, aren't you the dutiful one? Hey, that reminds me, you were born here in Gallia, right? I know there was something odd about you. You're awfully friendly for a Beorc, you know. Oh, you might not know, but a Beorc is what... I know what it means. It's what you call us humans, right? Oh, knew that, did you? Well then, let me tell you something else. When we use the word human, we mean much the way you Beorc do when you call us subhuman. Really, it's an insult to be called human. I'm glad you told me. I would never have guessed. I should warn you, if you run across any Lagoos who call you that, be careful. They are no friend of yours. Got it, thanks. I won't forget. But I've digressed long enough. Let me explain why I'm here. Huh? Princess Elincia, may I have a moment of your time? Yes, of course. The king asked that I give you this. Please accept it as a gift. What, may I ask? Within that leather pouch is 20,000 gold pieces, Beorc currency, of course. Oh, I truly appreciate this generous offer, but a gift of this magnitude is not something I can accept. King Kynegis has done so much more than necessary already. The king is ashamed that he cannot, at this time, provide any personal support. Please, will you accept his apology and acknowledge his desire to aid you? But, no? Well, then, let's try this. Yes? You accept the king's gift, then as payment for conducting you safely to Gallia, you hand it over to Ike. Come on, Ranulf, you can't expect her to accept this. And it's an outrageous fee, no matter how you look at it. 20,000 gold for the life of a princess? Perfectly reasonable. In fact, it almost borders on insulting. Consider how you have suffered, the lives you have lost. 10, no, 100 times this amount would not be unreasonable. I have reconsidered. I will accept the king's kindness. In turn, I will present it to my Lord Ike. You will accept it, will you not? I will. Thank you. No, my Lord Ike, it is I who must thank you. Well, now that that's settled, let's move on. Unfortunately, we do not have any ships here in Gallia. If you are to find a ship that will take you to Benion, you must return to the occupied Crimea. If there's no other way, then we'll have to risk it. No matter how cautiously you proceed, you're certain to run into Dane forces. Keep that in mind. I understand. It's too bad we're so short on soldiers. Still, there's not much we can do about that now. However, I will review our supplies carefully before we depart. In regard to your personnel problems, the king has decided to lend you what aid he can. Lethe, Mordecai, I will join you. Mordecai and Lethe, both of you, are you sure? None of the others could stand with the idea of traveling with humans. I myself tremble with loathing at the thought of going to Benion, but when the king gives an order, obedience is the only option. That may be, but having witnessed the combat prowess of the Gallians for myself, and how fortunate we are, we will not fail you. Hiss. Oh my god, I can't do a hissing noise. What the fuck? I have no intention of becoming friends. Do not forget that, and stay out of my way. Haha, you must forget later. Her tongue cuts as deep as her claws do. I will return once I've reported to the king. While I'm gone, please finish your preparations for departure. Very well. Ike, here's a summary of the last battle. MVP was Mia. We got 90 points in bonus experience. Not much combat experience. Lethe, Mordecai, Mist, and Rolf are new. And Marcia. No one fallen. Good. Okay, let's start with outfitting. You're going to put the... I think we should review our supply real quick. Because there is some issues with our supply, definitely. Risk, Mend, Ward, Heal. Oh, Thunder and Thunder. Mia could also use a bit more. Lethe, Mordecai. Okay, let's go into the shop. We just received 20,000 gold. We should at least buy a few things, you know. I'm definitely going to buy a second wind tome to give to Ileana. And I want to buy the Elven tome and give it to Soren. We're going to buy a hand axe and put it into convoy. Let's also buy some iron equipment. Some more iron swords. And I'm going to buy a steel sword as well. Let's buy 2 steel swords. And I think there's not much more that we can buy here. Let's go to the shop. We can buy a man stuff, which we don't really need. I'm going to put a few more vulneraries into the convoy while we can, you know. And yeah, we could go into the forge and make special weapons, which is a cool mechanic if we make a weapon based on iron sword. And we up attack. And crit. You know what? We're going to change the weapon name. Let's call it Durandal. Why not? There's something that I want to do with this. Because currently, we're trying to get Mia a little bit up to speed. We can change the color as well. Let's take red. Oh, absolutely. Here we go, Mia. But yeah, we want to get Mia up to speed with the rest of our team. And she only can use iron swords effectively, really. So yeah. Let's take... For Ike, let's take one iron sword and one steel sword out of the convoy. Titania and Soren are both okay. Oscar, let's take a iron lance for Oscar. Boyd, let's give him a hand axe and the arm scroll. Okay. Convoy. For him, he's going to lose the... Let's use the shop real quick. This is going to get a heal and a man stuff. A new one. Restore is normal condition. Yeah. Let's have normal statuses. Mia will equip the Durandal. And we're going to give the iron sword and the slim sword and take a steel sword. How about it? But yeah, it costs a lot of money to forge their own weapons. But sometimes it can be really beneficial, especially if you're trying to level a weak unit. What are you going to take? You're going to take a man staff real quick. You can't restore and watch. You can't do yet. Letha is going to trade. Equip. Let's take one vulnerary is what I wanted to do. There are special items in here, by the way. Like Seraph Robe, which increases maximum HP. Speedwing increases speeds. Magic resistance increase. And the arm scroll that raises the weapon level and stuff like this. And we are going to distribute those later once the team is a little bit more formed, as I would say. Once there's a certain core of our team that's crystallizing into what we would want for the end of the game. Rolf will take an iron bow. That's all he can take, really. And Mordecai will also take... Okay, support. Ike can talk with Titania. Hey Ike, training? Yeah, you too, huh? Hey, do you want to spar? I learn a lot when we team up. Really, I'm glad to hear that. I thought you no longer needed my lessons. What are you talking about? You're the one who put the finishing touches on what swordsmanship I inherited from my father. I'm honored to hear you say so. I mean it. But the talent you inherited from your father is one of a kind. I want you to cherish it. Huh? Hey Titania, when did you meet my father? You used to be a Crimean knight, right? That's right, but it's a long story and we need to train. Get ready. Focus. Fine. And Mist and Rolf have a support conversation. Rolf! Oh, there you are. Mist, were you looking for me? Yes, I've been meaning to talk to you. We haven't had a chance to talk since that day we fought for the first time. I'm glad you're safe. Somehow we're both still alive. Yes, we've been so lucky. My heart was pounding and my hands were shaking so badly that I almost shot an arrow into Boyd's backside. Good thing you didn't, or he would have given you a good smacking. I was so scared. I heard yelling, screaming, and the most awful howls of agony. I felt dizzy and sick. I wasn't scared at all. Maybe I was a little nervous, but by the end, I was almost hitting my targets. You weren't even a little scared? No way. I can't wait for the next battle. I'll fight better next time. You'll see. I'll feather a horde of slobbering enemies. See you later, Mist. I've got to go practice. Rolf is really coming into its own. So let's talk to people. Let's talk to the soldier. You there, Beork. What do you think you're doing? I was trying to get back to my room, but I've lost my way. Can you tell me which way I need to go? It's this way. Follow me. Hey, not so close. Walk behind me. What? Pardon me. The king has ordered us to treat Beork with kindness, but it will take some time. It is difficult to fight that instinct. Perhaps some memory of the slavery of our forefathers suffered at the Beork ends flows in our blood. I understand. I'll keep my distance. Very well, let's go. Alright. Yeah, the bonds of racism are not easily broken. Talk to Marcia. And so we put this guy right there. Right here. And this delete bobber goes here and we're finished. Oh my god. Packing, huh? Want some help? Do I want some? You're a hoot, handsome. I'm already done. You're more skillful at this than I would have imagined. Or is it that Mist is woefully inept? Oh, the Binion Pegasus Knights were always moving around, so I learned to pack quickly. They used to train us on it all the time. Go here, pack this, fun stuff. Is that so? I can see you have a strong sense of duty. Quitting the Binion Pegasus Knights to join us must seem... What are you saying? I'm a burden now? No. I'm very grateful you're here. As I told you before, we're short on personnel. Oh, good then, and I'm happy to be here. Say Ike. You don't need to worry about me quitting the Binion service. My decision wasn't based solely on my desire to repay you. You had other reasons? Yes, I'm also searching for my missing brother. He may be a dolt and a scoundrel, but he's all the family I have in this world. Remember when you found me? When we were fighting the pirates? Well, I was trying to track him down. But every time I go looking for him, I end up in some dangerous situation with ugly boat monkeys trying to kill me. Oh my god, you racist piece of shit. Heh, so that's why you decided to join us, is it? I can understand that. So, are you sorry you asked? Not at all. The important thing is finding your brother as quickly as possible, right? That's the plan. Hello, Lethe. You seem depressed. Look at who I'm trapped with. Of course I'm depressed, and keep your worthless observations to yourself. All of you are so slow. I can't believe you're still not ready. Sorry about that. If we were like you and didn't need to carry anything, it would be easier, but we have weapons and things to get ready. Weapons of steel are a human weakness. Without them, you cannot fight properly. But, Lethe, you're carrying a dagger, aren't you? On the scabbard on your leg? This is not for fighting. Then what's it for? I use it to remove small bones from meats. It can also cut fruit into bite-sized pieces. It has proven quite useful. What? If you've got something to say, spit it out. You despise Beork, but you don't mind Beork crafted tools. If something's good, it's good. Denying something's obvious worth out of petty spite is foolish. It's not that I do not despise everything Beork. If every Beork could get along with us as well as you do, I'm certain. Lethe? This is a ridiculous conversation. I'm leaving now. God damn it. Just when we were getting somewhere. And let's leave the base. After his father's death places the mantle of leadership on his young shoulders, Ike agrees to continue as Alinthia's escort. look at Banyan. The company heads now for Banyan Empire, the oldest and largest nation on the continent of Telios. Well, it is a really large nation. As Crimea is a former fiefdom of Banyan, the princess turns to them for succor, much as a scared child returns to a parent. Oh my god, that's weird words. Many in Telios believe that without Banyan's might and influence, Crimea's reconstruction will be nigh impossible. However, Banyan and Gallia have no diplomatic ties and are further separated by an impassable mountain range. So the company is forced to return to Crimea, where they hope to locate a ship to carry them to Banyan. Yep, that's the route we must take. It's a long one. Accompanied by Ranulf, the warrior who has volunteered to guide them, the company leaves Castle Gallia behind. With heavy hearts and wounded spirits, they begin the long march back to Crimea. Hey Ike, hold up a moment. You know, I was thinking, since this castle is on the way, we should probably stop by. Really? Why? Is there something special about this place? Why, yes, there is. This is Canteos Castle. Dane seized it early in the war. Now it serves as a camp for prisoners. I've even heard there are a number of Crimean retainers being held captive in the dungeon beneath the castle. What? Are you certain? Princess, I'm hurt. Of course my information is reliable. If we can rescue some Crimean soldiers, they might decide to join us. That would be quite a boon, would it not? Yes, it would. I think it's worth the risk. Canteos Castle. The question now is, how do you open these cells and free the prisoners? The cells are certain to be locked, so in order to open them, logic would dictate that the keys will be in the possession of the jailer. We've no choice but to steal them. If we're lucky, the guards will have keys as well. In either case, we must move with caution. We don't want to trade blows with the entire castle garrison. Which means we stay close to the walls and avoid being seen or heard, right? Alright then, our first priority is to get our hands on the cell keys. Hey, you there. I have business... I have business with Sir Grail. Where is he? You're sorely lacking in social etiquette, aren't you? State your business. I'll speak with Sir Grail and Sir Grail alone, not take me to him. What you ask is impossible. Commander Grail is dead. Well, that's a problem. Just who are you anyway? Call me Falk. Sir Grail hired me. I'm in intelligence. My father hired you. You're Sir Grail's son, correct? You'll do. Sir Grail hired me to investigate something. You pay me the price and I'll give you my report. Deal? How much? 50,000. That's a bit steep. And worth every penny. I don't have that much. Give me some time. So you're willing to pay? My father hired you. He must have had a good reason. Are you sure, Commander? We have no way of knowing if he's telling the truth. We'll know when we see the contents of that report. Until then, let's have him trouble with us. So that's your plan, eh? Listen, you get the report when I get paid, and I'm not waiting around until then. I'll keep my information for the time being. Call me when you've got the gold. Stop into any tavern along your way. Tell the barkeep you've need of a fireman. You'll see me within an hour. Hold a moment. Intelligence. You said we were in intelligence, right? Is information the only thing you sell? Come out with it. What are you asking? Locks. Can you open locks? Sure. 50 gold per lock. You're going to have him open the cell doors? Is that wise? We've only just met him. There's no telling if we can trust him. Let's hire him. Fuck yes. Falk, will you help us break into these cells? As long as I get paid, I've got no complaint. Titania, objections? I told you before, didn't I? You're the commander. If you decide on a course of action, I will but follow. Righto, I'm off. Good luck and all that. What? Wait, you're not going to help us here? Much as I would like to, I have a job to do. I will rejoin you when I'm finished. I see. Well, good luck to you then. Yes, and to you as well. Choose units. This time, we actually have expendable units. So, let us choose a course of action. I'm going to deselect Riss and add Mist. Obviously. It's hard to choose this time. I'm going to take away Titania and use a Rolf. We don't want to get caught with our pants down. Definitely not. I would like to take Marcia, but she's quite a bit... I don't know. It's hard. I still want to have Soren and Ilyana in. I need Falk. Mist and Rolf. I think that's how we'll go. No Mordecai, no Lethe. I don't really use Laguz a lot. In this game or the next game. The next game kind of doesn't let you not use Laguz. Okay, let's reposition real quick. So this is the first unit, this is the second. There's not as many enemy units, but yeah. Let's save. Okay. And fight. Okay. Now we have the map. We could hire this guy. Let's see how well we do if Oscar actually murders this guy. Not too well. How strong are they? They are level 11. They're almost at our level. Really. At this point. Let's go with Mia. And Boyd and Ike will be the Afterwatch. Tell me something, will you? What's going to happen to us? Those Dayan soldiers took my friends away, and they didn't never come back. What did they do to them? Oh, something bad happened. I just know it. Quiet, fool. Keep your cowardly mutterings to yourself. It matters not what vile torture they devise. A true knight of Crimea is bold, steadfast, and strong. I cannot if they pull out my nails with tongues or insert pins into the soft flesh of my underbelly. Or yank. Stop it, I can't bear torture. I'm not a professional soldier. I'm just part of the militia. I can't believe I left my family behind for this. Will I ever see them again? Oh, I want to go home. Curses, if only I had a weapon of some sort. Help will come. I will not give up. But yeah, this guy can move to this place. I don't know if it's line of sight that triggers them or not. But yeah, at this point, the enemies don't come after us because they don't know we are here yet. You know? But yeah, they're just patrolling. I don't know where he will go. Honestly. We'll be waiting for him here. But yeah, Falk needs to open these cells for us if he can. End the turn for here. Okay, we can engage this soldier now. Wind, L-Wind. We are all really slow, it feels like. We cannot double any of these soldiers. How's Durandal doing? 8 times 2. 12 crit. Okay. Rolf needs so much. Look out, we're under attack. Commander Denomil, the castle defenses have been breached. What are your orders, sir? What fortunate timing. We were starting to run low on prisoners. Do try to capture them alive. I won't have you robbing me of my fun. As you command, sir. But yeah. And this is where reinforcements come in. We've been spotted. There's nothing left for us but to fight. Which was the point, Ike, right? Let's use the door and talk to... You there. We've come to rescue you. Ah, you're not a soldier, are you? Your clothing gives you away. I am a pilgrim. My name is Sephiran. You're a monk. Why would they imprison you? I was arrested in a nearby village, where I was tending to the wounded Crimean knights. I received no trial, but have nevertheless been kept prisoner in this place ever since. I see, that explains it. We've come here to liberate the prisoners of war. You should take the opportunity to escape. You will set me free. That is most gracious of you. If you have no objection, I would ask your name. I am Ike of the Grail Mercenaries. Please, the cell door is open. You should leave while you can. Thank you. Perhaps we will meet again, Ike. Okay. That's 16, that's 5 left. What does Ileana do to this guy? 11. And Soren would do 10. And Rolf would be predestined to take this guy out. There we go, Rolf. That's a good level. Let's see what stats you get. Strength, speed, and resistance. I'll take strength and speed. Absolutely, with Rolf. We get a door key out of this. We actually don't want to fight on two fronts right now. So we'll have to kind of reorganize a bit. I think we're going full force into this direction. We have two mages with us, so that should come in handy, yeah? I should be able to keep the enemy units off for a bit. Boyd, can you take care of this guy? 14 times 2. I'll take it. With the steel axe. But Rolf can actually deal with that as well. But yeah, we'll have to babysit Rolf for a bit. You have an iron sword. Okay, let them come to us on this side. Exactly. Okay. Let them come to us on this side and this side as well. Like this. Should be fine. You know? Should be relatively fine. Yeah, the mage is going to come in here and do some damage. I don't care. Mia is going to get attacked by a knight. The Durandal is doing decent damage against knights as well. Oh no, he's attacking Mist. No second hit, oh god. That could have gone really, really badly. I didn't plan for this. Should have planned it out a bit more, you know. But yeah, the other Myrmidons are going after Ike. Which, you know, I should make short process of. That's a perfect victim for Rolf. That's quite a few units we have to get rid of. That knight can be dealt with by Soren. That Myrmidon over there is definitely a target for Rolf. I'll take it. Rolf is making good progress. And you're going to get a full force of Boyd, I think. Not Boyd, I mean Oscar. Full force of Oscar. Okay. Oscar, I'm going to park here for now. Because we need to keep that guy at bay over there. That Myrmidon is a little bit worrying. Eight times 2 for wind from Soren. HP, skill, and resistance. Not that great of a level. Not gonna lie, Soren. You're kind of a boss kill at this point. The thing is, that Myrmidon is going to go on my nerves. So we'll have to take it out. I'm going to take Ileana to puncture him for a bit. And then let's have Mia take the Myrmidon out. You know? He's an Iron Lance. Strength 8. Attack 15. Defense 3. Yeah, she's very squishy. Hmm. 15 times 2. But it's not a guaranteed kill, which sucks. I'm going to use Falk over here to take this guy out. And I'm going to put you here. And you're going to equip the Steel Sword, because we still need the Regal Sword. Do you have an Iron Lance? Do you... I'd like to heal Boyd if I can, but... Maybe I'll just use a Vulnerary at this point, so he doesn't get beaten up too much. We only have an Iron Lance. And Mist is going to heal. Should have maybe used a Vulnerary on Mist so she doesn't croak. Going after Mia, which is a mistake. Okay. Oh no, I left Rolf in the middle of it. Oh, he has a Steel Lance. Ooh, that hurt. Ah. Luckily, Rolf can handle it. You know. We took quite a beating so far, but we're still alive. Mist is going to definitely heal Mia. Level 3. Just luck, huh? That's a very unlucky level. Yeah, Mia is going to make that mage into mincemeat with a crit. Magic and defense, Mia, really? Why would you ever need magic and defense? Steel Axe. He could do it. But I kind of want to give Ileana a level. I'm not gonna lie. It's not even enough, right? Ah. But the level is appreciated. Magic, skill, luck, resistance. Okay. And Zoran can take out the other guy, right? He can't. This guy is sturdier than I thought he would be. That was a crit. Thanks, Boyd. I appreciate it. This guy. 6 times 2 or 9. I'm going to take the 9. Wait a second, this guy isn't done yet. But he will get feathered with Rolf's bow. Rolf is like one of the few archers you get in the game. And he can be very strong and helpful in certain instances. If he doesn't get shit levels like this. I don't know what's wrong with the leveling system. I don't know, they all get shit levels for whatever reason. 0 times 2. Zoran, wind, kill him. Okay, we need to go over here. And Falk needs to join us. Falk needs to open this door. And we need in that cell Ike and Oscar. While the others already regroup and move over there. I think we probably need to invest in some bonus EXP relatively soon. You know. Let's talk to Kieran. You're from Crimea, right? Come on, we're here to rescue you. We've opened your cell, now's the time to escape. You need to specifically talk with Oscar to him. To recruit him. Ah, it's you. Pardon? I could never forget that, Squint. Knights of Crimea, 12th Regiment. Your name is Oscar. And you're... Wait a moment, you're Kieran, right? That's correct. I am Kieran. The same Kieran who has sworn himself to be your eternal rival. Right, Kieran. So, how you been? You look good. As always, your manner is listless and inappropriate. It befits one who would call me a foe. You were discharged 3 years ago. What are you doing here now? Aha, could it be? You dastard. You've turned your coat and gone over to Dane, have you? What despicable, contemptible behavior. Unforgivable. Have you no shame? You were my one true rival. Where has your pride gone? The mercenary company I'm attached to serves under the command of the Princess of Crimea. We came here to free any Crimean prisoners. The Princess of Crimea You're not part of the royal guard. How do you know about the princess? Well, like I said, the princess is our employer and... Aha, so that's your scheme, is it? You hope to distinguish yourself by meritorious service and gain the glory that is rightfully mine, admit it. Look, my duty is... Blast you. Curse your name. Curse the name of Oscar and all who call him kin. I will never let you surpass me. Princess, I'm coming. Kieran will be forever at your side. Whoa, he's even more excitable than I remember. Hard to believe he's actually a decent knight. Do I need to talk? Let's talk to Brom. You're a Crimean soldier, right? Come on, I'm here to rescue you. Seriously, I'm not dreaming again, am I? I'm a mercenary in the employ of Princess Alincia. I'll give you all the details later. For now, we have to move. What? The princess? Oh, happy day. Wait, let me stretch a bit. Oh, sorry, I'm stiff from this hard floor. Ow, ow, ow. Cramp, cramp. Oh, for the love of... Come on, this way. Alright. Hold on a second. I don't remember the king having any children. There's no time to explain. Hurry up. Oh, coming. Okay, I really thought they would go into command here of us, but not really. Let's see what Mia has in store. This one has a steel lance. This one has a steel lance, but this one moves one less, so we should be fine. Rolf's also fine. Ileana is fine. Soren is fine. Boyd could use a little bit healing. There we go. Missed. Okay, let's go with Ike. Steel sword. And Oscar will move as well. And let's use Boyd. Let's go the other way around with Boyd real quick. Let's give him the rest with Rolf. And Rolf's go. Mist can actually heal up Mia in this situation. And she can attack. But why don't we wait for a turn? Falk will open the door for us. And we're going to put Soren in here. Just for shits and giggles. Good job, Mia. They've got javelins, which is not great. There we go, Mia. Okay. Ike will move. As will Oscar. Let's close the gap. Mia's holding out pretty much on her own right now. Falk will definitely open this one. And Boyd, I actually want to go this direction with you. Take Ileana with you, please. And Mia is going to make... You know what? Let's give this win to Rolf real quick. Why not? Luck, defense, resistance. Not a great level, but not too awful either. We have Soren with us. That should be good enough. It's up to you. You're a Crimean soldier, right? I've opened your cell. Let's get out of here. Who are you? I'm Ike. I'm with a mercenary company hired by Princess Crimea. I can fill you in on the details later. For the time being, you'll have to just trust me. Very well. We can direct them to target. I want them to roam to this place real quick. So they can get all out of their cells, you know. Okay. Boyd will infiltrate this area. Who does have wounds to heal? I will have Mist take care of these wounds real quick. But yeah, also that guy. You could actually ignore this guy completely while you're at it. But it's better not to ignore him. Because he gives experience. So, you know. Open the chest over here. Statue fragment. I hope I am live, but I am. It seems like it. Okay. We're continuing. Hard and quick. These guys don't seem to move. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a steel axe, iron axe to attack this guy. Can only do 10 damage with a short spear, so you know, should be fine. Just HP and strength. Okay. I'll take it for what it's worth. Soren is out of range, which sucks. This guy would take... Let's have Ileana take out this guy. There we go. That's 50 experience. And... Mia. With the Armor Slayer. As I said, hard and quick. We're going to hit them really hard as quick as we can. You know? And Falk still has some things to do. There are more chests waiting over there. It's going to regret attacking Boyd. Let's equip the Durandal on Mia real quick. And let's take this guy out. Double Steel Axe should do the trick. Oh, Boyd is critting. Okay. Let's all gather around. This place. Ike needs some healing, so Mist is busy. And Falk will sneak in the background. Good. That Myrmidon decided to bite. And gets a full face full of Mia. Oh, good level, Mia. Good level. Really good level. The other one can only move to this tile. And this guy can move to this tile. So how do we deal with this Myrmidon? Ileana can use 11. And Rolf can take care of the rest, right? Yeah. We're kind of pushing Rolf a bit, but it's worth it. We will see in future chapters he will actually be worth it if we invest some time into him. So let's put Mia here. Mist is going to heal her back to full. And Falk will join us. Oh, he actually does move. Okay. And he's using a steel lance. Look who's come to play. I'm very happy to see you. Now then, are you ready to become my prisoners and live a life of eternal bliss within my lovely dungeon? Oh my god. That was a strike. But yeah, he's a strong unit. He's a commander, basically, of the enemy forces. Going to put Soren to the test. Elwind. Only 6. Ooh boy. He has quite the resistance. How do you fare against him, Boyd? He does 19 damage. It's quite a lot. Thunder, Elf Thunder for 8 damage. Oh, crit. That is almost done. Holy shit, Ileana, that was good. That was a good crit. Let's get Oscar out of the way as well. Just so we can test a few things. It would be Mia's turn. I think we should let Mia have her turn real quick. Mist level up. Strength and luck. Come on, Mist, you can do better. You'll not escape. I will see all of you dead. You will be executed. I don't know about that. It seems like you're kind of dead. Almost another level for Mia. And she got a Master Seal. But yeah, some of her units start become more competent than others. You can already tell, you know. Okay, Mia's going to run in, take this guy on. Who's wounded? Boyd is wounded. Oscar is wounded. Okay, Falk will move over there. But yeah, we can already see the core of a party forming, you know. Level up Mia. 13. Strength and speed. Yes! That's what I want. That's what I want out of Mia. 13 times 2. Now we double him. The Durandal already has taken quite a bit of beating, but I'm sure we can manage. That is literally the last enemy. Ike. Let's direct target. Target them towards the exit. Then have Oscar escape. Yeah, we're going to have each unit escape. And Falk will rob them. Counter. Soren can escape. He has full health. Everyone who has full health will escape. For now. Okay. I kind of want the partners to escape as well, if that is at all possible. I don't know if it is. But yeah, Mia will go over there. Mist is going to mend her to full health. Okay. That's everyone escaped, right? Falk continues to rob them. A javelin. And Ike will move over here. Turning my back on the enemies against knightly vows, but the princess's safety comes first. But yeah, they will escape if you direct them towards the exit. A short axe. Mia will escape. You know, sneaking around like this just isn't my way. And Mist will also escape right now. Are any of you wounded? No. Okay. Let's have Mist escape. I'm going on now, Ike. I'll be waiting for you, so hurry. Yeah, we need 2 more turns to have everyone escape. Thank you. Here I go. Steel lens. Okay, that's everything in this chapter, really. 2 more units to escape. At last, I can leave this place behind. Thank goodness. Okay. Falk will escape. Just silently. And then we have Ike. Time to get out of here. I've brought one of the Crimean soldiers who was being held prisoner. Ahem, I'm sure you're unaware of this, but I am... Princess Elincia. Oh yes, quite right. I am Kieran. I served under General Joffrey as leader of Crimea's 5th platoon. My platoon had the honor of escorting you from the palace during Dane's attack. Really? You were there when... I was. Lord Renning ordered my platoon to accompany General Joffrey and serve as your escort. Our mission was to see you safely out of Crimea to Gallia's king. But we failed you, and when you were lost, I believe my worthless life was at its end. Yet here you are, to think that I would be so blessed as to see you again. Such emotion. The tears. Kieran, were there any others? Such terrific emotions, so... I beg your pardon. Did anyone other than yourself survive? Of course. Though I was the only one... God damn it. Oh, so much reading. Of course, though I was the only one unfortunate enough to suffer the misery of captivity. General Joffrey and several of his soldiers fought off the Dane attack. They were able to slip away. Even now, they wait in Crimea, hoping for one last chance to strike a blow against Dane. Joffrey, he's alive. How does words drive off the shadows across my heart? Thank you, Kieran. Thank you for surviving. You're too kind, Your Highness. The opportunity to serve you again is the greatest reward I could ask for. For as long as I draw breath, I will stand ready at your side. This I swear. Oh, God. Alright, we all know where Kieran stands. How about you two? Will you recognize Princess Elincia as the rightful heir to the Crimean throne? Will you fight for her? Look here, my name's Brom, and this lass is Nifene. Nifene? I think that's how we pronounce it. We're just simple country militia men from the same territory. Now, we don't know much about nobles and stuff. Kings and queens don't matter much when you're working on the fields. Of course, we know we'll be in trouble if someone takes our fields away from us, so that's why we joined the militia. The King of Dane's no friend of ours, and I hear he's doing terrible things too. Vile tortures with rusty nails and more. What's going to happen to my family? I left them all back home, and I'm so worried I can hardly see straight. If you can defeat the King of Dane, will this country return to the way it used to be? Is that what you're after? It is my hope. I may not be as powerful as my father, but I will never abandon Crimea. You sound like a lady who stands by her word. Looks like my choice is easy. Mine too. I'll fight in your name. I'll help you and yours, and we'll send those Dane milksops packing. Thank you. I beg your pardon. Your... Oh, blessed saint. Master Sephiron, you live. Brom, Nefene, are either of you wounded? We're fine, but what about you? You were jailed for helping us. I'm so sorry. Oh, I hope they didn't hurt you. It is nothing to fret about. Everyone's safe, and that is what matters. Oh, blessed one. Pardon me, may I have a moment? Yes. Oh, you're the man I met earlier. I owe you so much for freeing me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You don't have to thank us. However, I'm curious about your situation. Why were you aiding Crimean soldiers? Do you question my story? You're a monk on pilgrimage as well as an ally of Crimean resistance fighters. Oh my god, what's going on? Under the circumstances, do you blame me? Tell me something, Ike. If you came across a wounded person, would you ignore his plight? Normally, no, I could not. But in times like these, where it means risking my own life, I don't know. It's tough to say. Haha, you're quite honest. However, if actually faced with such a choice, a man such as yourself would not hesitate. If faced with an individual in pain, you would act instinctively. Your body would not wait for the command. Who are you? Really, you're so calm, so full of peace. I can't believe you're a simple monk. If you'll forgive me, I must be going. Fare thee well, young warrior. I'm certain that we will meet again. Ike. Oh, hello, folk. What do you want? I was thinking about traveling with you for a bit. I'll be in the general area, so if you need anything, you can call me. I'll help you out, for a fee, of course. What did you say? Why would you do such a thing? In times as these, there must be many parties that need intelligence. Well, you've sparked my curiosity, and besides, no, we'll just have to leave it at that. That's not acceptable. Don't be so inflexible. It's not as if I'll be joining your merry band or anything. This is strictly business. And yet you... Titania... I believe this is a good opportunity. We will almost certainly have need of this man's talents. He's a dubious character at best, but at least we know his motives. Everything begins and ends with gold. He'll be easy to control. Soren, he's standing right there. I don't think he minds. What will it be, Ike? The decision is yours. Yeah, sure. Very well, you may do as you like. Excellent, call me if you need anything. First the thief, and then that monk. What an odd band of characters you've attracted. Ranulf, have you finished your errands? All done, but about these two? Yes, they're both rather mysterious. Well, the monk seems like a decent enough fellow. Determining who is a friend and who is a foe is something I must be able to do, but it's just so hard. That's only because you don't have enough information to base your judgment on. All we can do now is press on. You're right. That is the end of chapter 10. Prisoner release. Well, hello to this. Welcome to the stream. It's also nice to meet you. Blood Runs Red, chapter 11. We're still going for another hour in this game. We'll be probably in the middle of this chapter when we end this stream. Okay. We made it to the port right now. Well, we're here. Welcome to Toha, Crimea's westernmost port city. What's with this place? The people are going about their business. Why aren't they worried about Dane? About the war? It's because this area is fairly isolated. Dane's army hasn't come this far. And so life goes on as before. Dane's plan is to seize the capital, then slowly and steadily expand its territory. Oh, this game deals with a lot of racism problems. There's two major races, and there's a lot of racism going on. It also has relatively interesting takes on racism and what form it has, you know. So, you know. Dane's plan is to seize the capital, then slowly and steadily expand its sphere of influence until it controls everything. Surely these people have some idea of what's happening. Ignorance is a form of bliss, is it not? These people don't know what it's like to lose a war. They don't want to know. Crimea as a nation has always been blessed by peace. Perhaps this is due to the temperament of its rulers. But the country hasn't seen serious warfare for centuries. While minor skirmishes with the Kingdom of Dane have been legion, only the eastern borderlands have taken damage. And yet even I know this peace will not last. When we met Dane forces on our scouting mission, they attacked us merely for being within the Crimean border. Humans are shameless creatures that carelessly ignore any misfortune which does not befall them directly. They can, and often do, turn a blind eye to all manner of wickedness, so long as it does not touch them or their kin. They will bow their heads, condemning those victims for bringing calamity upon themselves. Holy shit, Soren, just straight up spitting facts. And then they will cast their eyes towards heaven in thanks while their neighbors lay dying around them. But the war is happening here. This is their home, not someone else's. When the Dane army darkens their doorsteps, perhaps they will understand. When the peace they take for granted is shattered and their sons and daughters slaughtered in the streets, perhaps then they will comprehend the misfortunes they so long pretended not to see. I have no sympathy for them. My goodness, the nastier the truth, the blunter he gets. Quite a delightful staff officer you have there. He has an undeniable streak of severity in him, but this? Something's bothering him, that's for sure. It's to be expected. Even I'm a bit shocked by this place. Can they truly be as placid as they appear? Soren's a very empathetic young man. The emotions of this place may have proven to be too much for him. Ignoring impending doom because you cannot prevent it. Fatalism is by nature a disheartening beast. Well, for those born with nothing, there are those born with everything. Perhaps those who never notice the difference are the ones we should envy. What's that supposed to mean? Huh? Oh, I was talking to myself. Pay me no mind. Now then, I've got to see a man about the ship. While I'm gone, why don't you get your supplies squared away? Oh, you're German? That's cool. I'm also German. Thanks for joining the stream, by the way. Really means a lot. Yeah, racism problems are a plague upon everything. It sucks, you know. It sucks so hard, you know. I hate it a lot. But yeah, this game holds some answers, you know. The thing is, racism doesn't just go away. And the game acknowledges this quite a lot. You know. But yeah, as we go into the game, we will experience a lot more of it, you know. I'm sure that the journey ahead will require a lot of packing. Ronulf, I'll go with you. No, that's alright. You should supervise the supply acquisition. You're going to be at sea for months, you know. I know that, but... What is it, Titania? She's worried about me. She doesn't want to leave a solitary Lagoose wandering around in a Bjork city. But I thought Crimea and Gallia were allied nations. So the thing is, those two are allied nations, by the way. But the people of those nations still despise each other. Because they are two different races. You know. Why would a wandering Lagoose be cause for concern? Well, it shouldn't be, but... Do you remember what King Kaineges told you? The friendship between Crimea and Gallia exists. Only between the ruling classes. It hasn't taken root in the minds of the common citizenry at all. That being said, things have improved quite a bit since King Ramon ascended to the throne. The reports of hunts and such other horrors have all but disappeared. Oh, don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got connections, see? It's not like I'll be roaming the docks begging for passage. Alright then, the job is yours. Please be careful. You too. Don't mess anything up. Ike, here's a summary of our last battle. We spent quite a bit of money. We got a bit of bonus XP, not too much. MVP was Rolf. We got a few new allies. There were no casualties and no one suffered permanent injury. We fought excellently. That's all I have to report, if you'll excuse me. Okay, we are in our preparation menu. And I will take a short, let's say 15 minutes break. We'll continue after this for another hour. So it's only 15 minutes. I'm going to leave you with music and we're going to continue in around 15 minutes. See you all then. And back we are. Back we are. Welcome back. if you are still all here. I hope so. But yeah. It is absolutely finally time we move into this chapter. Really. We've got a ton of stuff to manage for now. It's a ton. We can have another support conversation with Oscar. How's it going, Ike? Oh, hey, Oscar. I'm fine. Actually, I'm kind of worried about something. Can I help? Well, I was trying to figure out how we should fight the Lagoose bird tribes. That's odd. I was just thinking about the same thing. When they turn into their true selves, we are forced into a kind of battle that it's difficult for us. You're right about that. The Lagoose are so strong. I've even seen them shatter boulders with a single blow. I feel like our weak points are as visible as a lit torch for the bird tribes. What's more, my sword is useless if they take to the sky. My advice is to keep engaging them. The more we fight, the more we learn. Of course, it won't be easy. No, but I'm sure we can do it. That's a good idea. Thanks. Well, sure. You're pretty amazing, Ike. You know that? Hey, come on. You're the guy with all the experience and talent. Oh. You're the son of Commander Grail. You have natural talent. I'd follow you anywhere. Oh, wow. Thanks, Oscar. That's the only support we have this time, really. So we can talk, we can get a bunch of info. Holy shit. But yeah, let's go talk to the merchant. Hey there, traveler. Do you have everything you need? If you stop by my humble shop, you'll find the best deals in town. What do you say? Interested? Yeah, that sounds great. Listen, can I ask you a question? No problem. You can ask me anything, especially if it's about my low prices. What do the townspeople think of Dane? You knew that they were coming. Didn't anyone think to flee Crimea? Flee? Don't be absurd. But Crimea lost the war. Yeah, I know, and honestly, that doesn't really affect us common folk, you know? The truth is, we don't care who sits on the throne. To us, they're all just faceless beings who rule from on high. If they tried to raise taxes or something, you better believe we'd protest, but otherwise... I mean... Take the King of Dane. He's just another man, right? If we keep working, he can keep living the high life. No, this game isn't available on Switch. This is a GameCube game. A lot of games haven't really been remade. Especially Fire Emblem games, they haven't really been remade. You can get on the Nintendo Switch Online Game Boy Advance, you can get Fire Emblem 7. This is, by the way, Fire Emblem 8. Fire Emblem 7 is a Game Boy Advance game. If you're interested, you know. It deals with a lot of less race relations, Fire Emblem 7 does. But it's still a good game, you know. But yeah, this is a GameCube game. And the game afterwards is a Wii game. So they are not on the Switch currently. I mean, take the King of Dane. He's just another man, right? If you keep working, he can keep living the high life. So it's not like he's going to treat us poorly or anything. As long as we can live our lives and have a little happiness, we aren't going to worry about it all too much. Oh, but if we were invaded by Gallia, well, that's a different story altogether. If a country were overrun by those savage beasts, who knows what could happen? Now that scares me. Well, what the... Hey, wait, come back. What about my low prices? Now, what was that all about? Yeah, casual racism. Like, it's present in everywhere, literally. I've seen it so many times in the townsfolk. Yeah, you can definitely play it if you want to. Speak to man. Pardon me, buddy. I haven't seen you around town before. You're a traveling mercenary? Yes, I suppose you could say that. Nice sword. You look like a man who knows his business. If you're looking for work, I have a proposition to you. A proposition? I run a vigilante group that helps keep our fair town safe. A strong man like you would be most welcome. Thanks, but I've got something lined up. Oh really? That's too bad. Heading out to sea? Maybe. Cautious to the end. I like it. Well, just in case you are, I want you to have this. What's this? It's a special sword. It'll come in handy if you ever find yourself at sea. Now, not that you would. Really, you're giving me a sword. Are you sure? Well, there's one condition. Once you finish your job, you come back and see me. I'd like you to reconsider that vigilante position. Understood. Then thanks again for the blade. We got a Lagoose Slayer. Talk to Elincia. Princess. My Lord Ike. Why are you here all by yourself? That's not very safe. I was looking at the town. I'm unfamiliar with the world outside the Imperial Villa where I was raised. This is the first time I've been able to see how other people live. Everything is so new and different to my eyes. This is a town, isn't it? There's so much energy and everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. With all the boats coming in and out of the harbor, this town's livelier than most, that's for sure. It's like nothing has happened. All the death and destruction we've seen feels like a horrible dream. Let's talk to Kieran. What are you doing? I'm trying to regain the superb physique I lost when I was being held prisoner. Are you ready to board the ship? I was born ready. I don't need anything. Even as we speak, many of my fellow Crimeans are suffering at the hands of Dane. If I cannot rush to their aid today, then I can at least prepare myself for the day when I can. I see. Well, when we're ready, I'll let you know. Understood. Sorry to have interrupted you. My Lord Ike. What is it? You rescued and cared for the Princess Elincia. You have my heartfelt thanks. For us, she's our one solitary hope. Yeah. Right enough talking. Until we make a triumphant return to Melior, all I can do is keep training. Careful, don't pull anything. Talk to Brom and Nefene as well. What are you looking at? Oh, just this. It's sort of a good luck charm. My family gave it to me when I left home. We never had much money, so my parents gathered some stones from a farm back home and put them in this leather pouch. It's not much to look at, but it means a lot to me. Every day I take them out and talk to them like they're my family. How is everyone? I'm out here doing the best I can. Don't worry, I'll be home soon. Just stuff like that. I know it sounds foolish, but if I don't do this, I won't have the courage to fight. Don't worry about my feelings. You can laugh. Acting like this at my age, what a silly man I am. It's not silly, Brom. You're a strong man who has decided to fight for the sake of his family. I know that your family is very proud of you. Thank you, Ike. Thank you. Hello, Nefene. Well, that's that. Are you ready to go, Nefene? Ah, Ike. What is it? Nope, nothing. I'm fine. Are you sure? Yeah, sure, I'm sure. You know it's hard being a prisoner. It's physically and mentally demanding. I need to know. Can you fight? Not a problem. It's easy for you to say, but you sound like you're about to fall over. That? Oh no, that's a habit. It's just like the way I talk. Just talking. Sorry. No need to apologize as long as you're not feeling ill. Everything's fine. Alright, I'll see you later. Right then. Okay, I'm going to award the first round of bonus EXP, but we need to crystallize out which units will take into battle more often. And which units do we want to go with, you know? Ike is already level 16. We don't have to worry about Ike at all. We have to worry about Mist, most of all. We only have 1400 bonus experience, by the way. Mia, I'm also not going to care about Mia that much, because she is absolutely blowing everyone away. Ileana, a little bit behind. Boyd, also absolutely on track. Even Rolf is kind of on track. Soren is okay. Oscar is also okay. He's a little bit behind, in my opinion. We need to take Letha with us for this chapter. But the one I want to give a bit of bonus experience... You know what? I'm not going to give Nifine bonus experience. I'm not. Let's put the Regal Sword for Ike into the convoy real quick. And Volk has a bunch of things he can just put in here. The thing is, we need to be very conservative with bonus experience, because we might need it later if Mist is for some reason not evolving as we have planned. We need to give her some bonus experience. Same with any other character that we got, you know. Rolf has a bunch of chest keys. But yeah, I think most people are fine the way they are. I'm considering... There's a few knights we can take during the gameplay. During the game. I'm considering Brom. Considering, you know, not... I don't think we will ever take Brom with us. Sorry, Brom. But yeah, we need to kind of crystallize a main fighting force so that we don't waste experience on characters we won't ever use again. So Nifine is going to get something from Convoy because she has nothing currently. And she needs a lance. Nifine, by the way, is one of 2 soldier units you get in the entire game, and she, in my opinion, is the better one. So definitely look out for her. She needs a little bit of helping at the beginning. Let's give her also a slim lance. And a javelin. So she needs a little bit of starting help, but once she gets going, she's really good. Convoy. Take. By the way it's going, we want to be around chapter 17 when we want our characters to hit level 20. Somewhere around that area. So Ike is already on track. So that's why I'm keeping him kind of a little bit away from the enemy, so he doesn't overlevel with all the others. Okay, I think we have outfitted everyone. I'm going to keep the bonus experience for now. There we go. I mean, you don't need to. I don't know, Twitter is not really that great. Twitch is weird. TikTok, I don't like at all. Most of my media consumption is on YouTube as well, you know. We should be leaving, but looks like everyone's going to be a while yet. My Lord Ike, are you ready to go? Me? As long as I got my sword, I'm almost ready. A sword, that's it. If I've got my cape, I can sleep just about anywhere. And as for food, well, something always turns up. That's delightful. It is. Yes, very much so. Princess, I don't think I'll ever understand them. Princesses. What's going on? Why all the excitement? My Lord Ike, there's a crowd gathering at the town entrance. That's... Attention citizens, we've received reports of a Crimean army stragglers hiding in town. From this point forth, the Daean army will blockade all points of entry. No one comes or goes without our leave. The harbor is all closed. No ships will be allowed to set sail. Ike, Dane troops have... I know, all we can do is move towards the docks and try not to be discovered. Have you seen Ranulf? Not yet. Wait, here he comes now. Ranulf, over there. Whew, things sure are heating up, are they? How are things on your end? Everything's set. All you need to do is sneak down to the harbor. You'll be met there by a man with a dusky pallor. His name is Nasir. Nasir is a man you can trust. I've explained your situation to him and he's willing to help. If you can reach his ship safely, he'll take care of everything and deliver you to Benion. Ranulf, aren't you coming too? I was planning on it, but Dane's movements have me concerned. I'll stay behind and see what's going on. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't watching where I was going. No, pardon me. Subhuman. Oh my god. Fucking racist pieces of shit. It's true, a subhuman. How dare you come prowling around here? Beast, you're stinking subhumans need to learn your place. Human towns are good for ya. Ew, it's so hairy. Go on, scat. Dang. Mordecai. Ike, we must leave. What? No, we have to help Ranulf. All of this noise will attract the attention of the Dane troops. That's why we have to hurry up and help. He'll be fine. Leave him. Ranulf is strong, even stronger than me. It's alright. Ranulf has no intention of defending himself. Look, he's not even changing forms. I can't just stand by and watch as he gets murdered. Ike, wait. Idiot human. Stop, get out of the way. Keep your hands off him. Who do you think you are? Why would a human want to protect some subhuman? He's a friend to this monster. I saw them talking earlier. What's that to you? Hey, the Crimean royals had subhuman companions, didn't they? God damn it, you racist piece of shit. Maybe you're one of those army guys of the Dane troops are searching for. You there, Dane soldier. Oh, there's some suspicious folk over there. Huh? That way, hurry. Are you mad? Your king was murdered by Dane, and now you're going to cooperate with them? Well, I heard the king was teaming up with the subhumans. That's what got him killed. Yeah, that's right. If we need allies, I'll take flesh and blood Dane humans over some fanged subhuman freak. Yeah, at least we know what you're getting. Trust your own kind. I hope you guys don't clip this, you know? And take me out of context. Yeah, at least we know what we're getting. Trust your own kind. You people are insane. Where's the subhumans everyone's screaming about? Huzzah, the Toha vigilantes are here. Grab those guys and turn them over to the Dane army. That will prove our allegiance and gain a village favor. If you want subhumans hunted down, I'm your man. Ike. Ranulf, are you alright? Why did you come back? Because some fool was going to lay here and get beaten to death instead of defending himself. Ike, what would you have me do? Gallia and Crimea have formed an alliance. I cannot jeopardize that by harming these people, no matter what ill they may bear me. Even if none of them care two figs for their own country. Even if they're citizens of Crimea after all. Well, I'm not Gallian, so there's no reason for me to hold anything back. Ike, listen to me. They think that you and I are allies. If you attack, it's no different than if I do so myself, so... Let me guess, you're telling me to avoid the Dane pursuits, leave the town vigilantes alone. Get to the docks as soon as possible, find a man named Nasir, and get everyone on his boat. Is that it? Exactly, I don't care what anyone else says. I think you're pretty bright. Alright, I'll play along, but mark my words, if they attack, heads will roll. What? Hey, that's not going to do us any good. Titania, Soren, get everyone together. We're getting out of here. Yep. Honestly, it shows actual... It's very, very cleverly made in a way, because Ike, in this scene, he stands up for someone of another race, you know, instead of following the orders of going to the ship and just leave him be, which is interesting, you know. He's getting so pissed off by these people, you know. Honestly, it's incredible writing. Okay. First off, we have a huge amount of units. Look at that. That is a really, really big amount of units we have. I'd like to take Titania off, really, if I can. Let's put Titania off. Let's put Lathe in. We need Lathe. Brom. The thing is, Brom is not fast enough to move quickly. So I'd like to take Marcia over Brom. And Gris over Kira, maybe? I'm going to keep Kieran, I think. For now, let's keep Kieran. View map. No, items. Let's keep Kieran. I haven't used Kieran in a while. Short axe and hammer. Let's trade with Titania for an iron axe and a steel axe and a vulnerary. I think I might use Kieran in this playthrough. But yeah, everyone has something, right? Blood runs red. It's different chapter per chapter. This chapter has 13 units that you can choose. So it's different per chapter, you know. Some chapters allow you to take more units, some less. Okay. This is quite the elaborate setup. I actually... Let's see. We need to get these vigilantes out of the way if we can. Lethe is standing there super good. I just think I'll accompany her with Mia. Really. Boyd needs to take this path, while the other two need to take this path. Kieran will go with Boyd. Ileana, maybe. We also need a task force to take these guys out. These three in the back. Okay. Let's look at our items real quick, because first off, Marcia. Marcia has enough items. She's kind of fallen behind a bit. So maybe I'll not use her very much. Oh yeah, I want for Lethe, I want to trade with Mordecai for the Lagoon Stone. While we're at it, I can also just start to explain Lagoose. Listen to me. Do not let a single Crimean soldier escape our grasp. Sweep the entire town. Arrest anyone suspicious. General Makoya. Sir, there's a group of vigilantes who want to help us. What shall I tell them? Very well. Let them do as they please. Yes, sir. Pardon me, are you the commander of these forces? I am, and who are you? I'm captain of the boat you see moored here. My name is Nazir. I stopped by to accomplish some brief piece of business, but the soldiers are now preventing me from setting sail. I need to leave this place. I apologize for the inconvenience, however we are trying to stop some Crimean soldiers from escaping. To that end we need the cooperation of all citizens, ship captains included. My ship is a simple merchant vessel, sailing under the flag of the Binion Empire. If I present such documentation, surely it will prove I have no ties whatsoever with Crimea. Under Dane rule, such Binion papers are nothing more than fish wrap. Yet, you called yourself Nazir, correct? Protest too loudly, Nazir, we might think you are a Crimean sympathizer. If that were to happen, who knows what unfortunate fate might your simple merchant ship. I see, so be it. You there, soldier, sir. Strengthen the watch on this ship. The man is up to something, I can feel it. No matter what happens, that ship must not be allowed to set sail. Burn her and sink her first. Yes, sir. Now then, where is our special guest? I'm right here, General Makoya. Oh, Sir Black Knight, I hope I didn't keep you waiting. No, I just arrived. Let us proceed. I would hear your report. There are no problems whatsoever. I have nothing to report, save the tedium of it all. The farther west we travel, the weaker the Crimean fighting spirit becomes. Each town displays less and less resistance. Now they literally throw wide the gates at the first sign of approach. With duteous humdrum as this, I worry that my troops may become sloppy and lose their edge. As a fellow warrior, I can sympathize with your plight. I thank you for your understanding. This town was not scheduled for subjugation until much later. Tell me, why are you here now? Yes, as to that, mere days ago, a castle that held Crimean prisoners of war was attacked and the captives freed. The perpetrators were Crimean soldiers accompanied by subhumans. According to our intelligence reports, they are all here. I see. The Princess of Crimea is said to have fled to Gallia. If we can capture this band, we may gain information on her location. Do you require my assistance? I thank you for the generous offer. However, if you were to enter the fray, it would be over in a twinkling. My men are starved for combat. I would beg your restraint so that they may be allowed some entertainment. As you will. The field is yours. Turn your soldiers loose and may their blades run red with glory. Your graciousness is greatly appreciated. Good luck, Ike. You'll be fine. As for me, I think I'll play a little game of cat and mouse with these dying fools. The Gallian subhuman, after him. Don't let him get away. Everyone, move out for the harbor. Try to avoid conflict with the local vigilante group if they can. Let's go. Lethe. So yeah, as you can see, Lagoos are a bit different. They have a transform gauge. When this gauge is filled, a Lagoos will transform into their beast form. So they also don't use regular weapons, by the way. So yeah. Lethe just transformed at the beginning because she starts with a full boost gauge usually. But yeah. When this runs out, she will transform into a human form. And she cannot fight back in her human form at all. So she will be completely useless. that's why you have to be a little bit careful with her. That's why I don't like using many Lagoos in this game, really. And in the next game as well. Because they are kind of outside of the regular class system. You know? And it sucks because I like the idea, but... You know... Liana, Elf Thunder. Can you take one of these guys out, Soren? Please. El Wind. Fire. You can't. Oh! Soren with the Adept. But yeah, I don't usually use many Lagoos in the day-to-day of this game because I like the system that we have, you know, for regular Bjork units. I don't know. I'm just classic like that, and the Lagoos, they cannot promote their classes as well. They cannot grow too much. It's a whole bunch of problems. They are tough as nails to fight, that's for sure. Slim Lance. Going for Iron Lance and Nifene, and I mean, I've gotten quite good at these games these days. Let's use an Iron Axe on Boyd. And let's move Kieran over. The biggest problem will be this guy in the back here. 5 times 2, 7 times 2. Rolf is slowly coming into his own. 7 times 2. How much does Ilyana do to these guys? 10 times 2. Marcia. 8 times 2. Have I seen that correctly? Yes. So, if we make a tag team like this. First we have Falk. But yeah, it's really important that you have a Lagoos with you. I would advise for Lethe to be with you because... as you can see, there's a unit right here that has a name and is very important. Slim Lance, Iron Lance. Iron Lance should be enough for Marcia. I love these games, honestly, generally. They can be a bit slow. I think the streams are going well, you know, because I explain a lot of stuff. I read all of the text out, which is really good. But yeah, they can be kind of slow a bit. Marcia will stay here. Mist is completely on healing duty at this point. You know. And Ilyana. 10 times 2. Oh, that's the crit. I'll take it. Level up. Level 9. Skill, speed, luck, and resistance. I'll take the speed. Okay, we're moving Ike and Rolf after the others. So let's put Rolf over here. Hey, are there really subhumans about? Oh yeah, you're no mistake about it, and they'll as soon kill you as look at you. Where are they? They're over there, cunning beasts. We're just about to start flushing them out of hiding. I see. If you find one, be sure to give me a call. I like that guy. He came to a little town just for the chance to hunt subhumans. But yeah, they told us not to go after the vigilante, but I don't care, really. They are enemy units. And they give experience. You know. And we're lagging a bit behind in terms of experience. So I'll take every little bit of experience we can get. Die, human. Hold on, please. I am not an enemy to the Lagoose. Lagoose, how do you... I joined this vigilante group because I knew it would afford me a chance to help you flee. Listen, I'll distract the townspeople while they're worried about me. You can make good your escape. I cannot trust a word of a human. I see. Well, if I cut down these vigilantes, will you believe me? Huh? 1, 2, all of them? How many do you want? Just give the word and I'll start the cutting. That's nice. That's nice. I like game collecting. I just never had the money to do so. Just give the word and I'll start the cutting. Quiet. Why would you? I want to help you. That's all. I see. You're not an enemy. That much I'll believe. Thank you. Now you must hurry away from this place. No, I cannot flee. I have friends that I must board ship with. Will you not desist? It's much too dangerous. The vigilantes and the Danes want nothing more than to kill Lagoose. I'm not leaving. I see. If that's your stance, then I've no choice. I will join your group. Don't be ridiculous. What's your name? I am Lethe, but that's a good name. That's beside the point. I am Zehark. I'm going to call him Zehark. Well met, Lethe. Whoops, I don't think we have time for formal introductions. Let's hurry. Hold it, I have not agreed to this. But yeah. You can get Zehark as a unit, which is another Myrmidon, like Mia. And he has a killing edge. The killing weapons, specifically in Fire Emblem, are weapons with very high crit chance, which you just saw a good demonstration of when Zehark completely annihilated that guy. But yeah, those weapons usually have very high crit chances and are very good for Myrmidons. Okay, we have two corners where we have to go. We have Kieran over there and... I have quite a few game systems around here as well, but probably your collection is way larger than mine could ever be. Let's use the Iron Lance on this guy. Let's let ourselves get stalled a bit. On this side. I usually tend to buy physical games whenever I can. Especially when new games come out, because I don't like the whole non-physical games thing going on recently. Where can you go? We need to catch up with our units real quick. We have Soren and we have Mist. Folk also needs healing. Very good. Okay, Kieran is not great at the moment. Heal axe. They can barely handle things. And there's a thief over there. Ah, this is difficult. This is difficult. If I use a poleaxe on this guy, do you think it could hit? Can. That puts Boyd in quite a difficult position, really. We need to put Ike here, probably. This could be a first chance at resetting, really. I really want to protect this one. And we're going to put Ike over here. We needed to give these guys a little bit more support. I really thought Boyd could handle it. He can't. Really. But yeah. Let's go, Mia. Mia is just superb. And Zehark is okay with the killing edge. Oh, this guy just has a bow. Can't even attack. Let's give the kill to Lathe. Yeah, he's going to attack Boyd, I already know. Ouch. The only thing saving us could literally be them not having enough turns to attack us here. This could get really intense. If Boyd survives this... Fuck! Okay. I think I'm going to end the stream right here. And we're trying the chapter again next time. I'm going to reset. And here we go. We're going to try the chapter next time again. You know? Yeah, I kind of screwed up. But yeah, let's try the chapter again next time. I think it's better that way. So yeah, this is the end of the stream for today. Thank you so much for watching today's stream. It was a blast. I had a really good time. And yeah, if you want to see more games, tomorrow maybe Majora's Mask stream. I have no idea if I can make it to tomorrow's Majora's Mask stream in the early morning. I hope I can, you know, but yeah. If you want to see more content like this, please leave a like and subscribe as usual. You can follow me on Twitter, Discord, all of those things are in the description. And I will see all of you next time. Trilightning out.